The moonlight spills across my empty bed, whispering echoes of the words you said. Your shadow lingers in the midnight air, a ghost of love, but you're not there. Every star above reminds me of the fire in your eyes, but the night is cold without you, lost beneath these lonely skies. I'm here without you, but your voice still calls through the silence, down these hollow halls. I'm drowning in the memories of the love we swore would never leave. Oh, I'm here without you, but you're everywhere to me. The city moves, but time just stands so still. Every street lamp flickers like a broken will. The songs we sang still play inside my mind. Every note a trace of what's left behind. Every shadow on the pavement, every whisper in the rain brings me back to all the moments that I'd live and die again. I'm here without you, but your voice still calls through the silence, down these hollow halls. I'm drowning in the memories of the love we swore would never leave. Oh, I'm here without you, but you're everywhere to me. If I close my eyes, I swear I feel you. Your hand in mine just like before. But I wake to find an empty morning, and you're not coming home anymore. The night may fade, but love won't die. You're still the dream behind my eyes. I'm here without you, lost but free. Yet in my heart, you'll always be. Every breath I take is a whisper of your name, like the tide that breaks on shores that never stay the same. I have wandered through the fire, through the silence and the rain, but every road I walk just leads me back again. You're the ache behind the silence, the shadow in the flame, the echo in the canyon calling out my name. Everything I do for love, I do for you. With every shattered piece of me, I see the truth. I'd burn the stars to keep you warm, I'd break just to be whole. Everything I do is etched Everything I do for love, I do for you. Even if it breaks me, just to pull you through. I'd give the pieces of my soul, I'd fade so you could shine. Everything I do is yours and always will be mine. Everything I do for you. In the silence of the midnight hour, whispers fade beneath the stars' cold power. Fragile hearts still chase the distant dawn, holding on to dreams that drift and spawn. Shadows crawl, but don't you fear. Every scar's a story clear. The night may steal your light for now, but dawn will break somehow. Dream on through the restless skies, even when the world denies. Hold tight to the fire inside. Dream on, don't let hope ever die. Echoes of the past may haunt your soul. Broken pieces searching to be whole. Yet in the ashes something bright will rise. A whispered promise beneath the lies. Tears may fall like pouring rain, but from the storm you'll find your flame. The darkest night can't steal your song. Keep dreaming on, keep holding strong. Dream on through the restless skies, even when the world denies. Hold tight to the fire inside. Dream on, don't let hope ever die. And when the silence tries to break you, when the shadows seem to take you, close your eyes and find the dawn where dreams live on. And on, and on. Dream on, dream on, dream on. I walk through dreams with hollow eyes, a silent echo in the skies. The world moves on, I stay behind, a ghost inside my own lost mind. But then your voice, it cracked the stone, a whisper warm when I was cold. Bring me to life from the dark I fell through. Paint me in color, I'm aching for truth. Breathe in my silence, awaken my soul. I'm broken, but with you I'm whole. Bring me to life, I'm ready to feel. I wore the dusk like a second skin, but light leaked in where you had been. You saw the ruins, loved me still, lit up the void I could ill fill. You touched the fear I tried to hide, and pulled the storm out of my sky. Bring me to life, let me fall into flame, melt all the numbness, burn out the shame. Breathe in my silence, awaken my soul. I'm shattered, but you make me whole. Bring me to life, I'm ready to heal. Can you feel the pulse beneath the stars? Can you see the spark inside the dark? You're the first to ever really see the dying fire inside of me. Bring me to life, don't let me fade. Sing me awake from this endless grave. Breathe in my silence, awaken my soul. With every piece of me you stole, bring me to life. 'Cause I'm ready to feel, to heal, to live for real, to live for real. If you ever think of me like a storm that kissed your sea, or the echo of a song that you forgot to sing along, will it hurt like autumn rain falling soft on window panes? Or will I just fade away like the dreams you never say? Silence holds too tight. Will you see the fire we lit, dimming in the dying light? I'm the shadow on your wall that you swore would never fall. If you ever think of me, do you feel it still at all? Do the stars still spell my name in the quiet of your flame? Do the midnight hours said. Now I haunt the in-between, where your memory has been. If you ever think of me like a whisper through the trees, would you reach across the void to find pieces of our peace? I'm the ghost you used to hold when the nights grew far too cold. If you ever think of me, does it shimmer, does it bleed? If you ever think of me in a moment, caught and gone, know my heart still sings your name, even if you've moved on. I'm a verse you'll never write, but you'll hear me every night. If you ever think of me, then maybe I was right. A whisper rise in the morning sky, like ashes where the dreamers lie. I reached for time, it slipped away, a ghost of gold in hands of clay. We build our towers proud and wide, but every stone is swept aside. The louder we cry out for grace, the more we're lost in silent space. Dust in the wind again, again. We rise like stars, then fall like rain. All we are and all we've been is just a breath, dust in the wind. The echoes of 1,000 names still fade like songs without refrains. Love and pain, they burn the same. A fleeting fire, a dying flame. What is the weight of a soul? What is a memory when no one knows? I held you once, now you're the breeze, whispering truth through dying leaves. Dust in the if I fade before the dawn, remember me, then carry on. I'll be the sigh the willow sends, a song of dust sung in the wind. Wake me up when the silence breaks, when the sky forgets to cry, when the stars crawl back from exile and the night stops asking why. Wake me up when your ghost lets go of the letters left unread, when the wind stops tracing your name on the ashes of my bed. Wake me up when the world feels whole, when time forgives the things it stole, when your shadow doesn't haunt the dawn and every goodbye feels like it's gone. I'll be sleeping in the ache you left then. So wake me up. Wake me up when the clocks run clean of the memories they keep, when the mirror doesn't speak in riddles and my demons finally sleep. Wake me up when the rain writes peace on the windows of my soul, when your voice stops living in the wires and the static isn't cold. Wake me up when the world feels whole, when time forgives the things it stole, dance on the edge of dreams, caught between the silence and the broken seams. Every heartbeat's a fragile confession. Echoes linger, sweet emotion, sweet emotion, like a river running slow, tearing through the pieces that I used to know. A tender fire burning in the cold, a story whispered but never told. Sweet emotion, hold me close tonight. In your arms the darkness turns to light. Falling leaves beneath the silver moon. Memories fade, but they're never too soon. Your voice is like a fading song, a haunting melody where I belong. Every moment's a delicate devotion, drawn in waves of sweet emotion. Sweet emotion, like a river running slow, tearing through the pieces that I used to know. A tender fire burning in the cold, a story whispered but never told. Sweet emotion, hold me close tonight. In your arms the darkness turns to light. And if the world should fall away, I'd find you in the quiet grave, where love's a flame that never dies, caught beneath the endless skies. Sweet emotion, like a river running slow, tearing through the pieces that I used to know. A tender fire burning in the cold, a story whispered but never told. Sweet emotion, hold me close tonight. In your arms the darkness turns to light. Sweet emotion, forever here in the night. I woke up with silence screaming in my ears. Another dawn wrapped in forgotten years. The mirror shows a face I almost know. Cracks like thunder, scars that never show. I walk the line where angels fear to tread, dancing with the fire, almost dead. But there's beauty in the break and truth in every ache. I'm living on the edge of the night, where the stars bleed into the fight. One heartbeat from letting go, one breath from the undertow. Love me where the wild veins like funeral pyres. I chase the storm with open arms and eyes, 'cause peace feels like another disguise. I've kissed the void, I've held the fall, heard the silence louder than it all. But I'd rather feel too much than never taste that touch. I'm living on the edge of the night, where the stars bleed into the fight. One heartbeat from letting go, one breath from the undertow. Love me where the wild winds pledge. I'm living on the edge. No safety net, no map, no prayer, just the hum of hope and thin air. If I break, let it be in flames, at least I'll burn with my name. Still living on the edge of the night, with shattered wings in fearless flight. One heartbeat from letting go, one breath from the undertow. Love me where the wild winds pledge, forever on the edge. Yeah, I'm living on the edge, and I wouldn't change it. Yeah, I'm living on the edge, and I wouldn't change it. Shadows stretch beneath the fading light, whispers of a dream we left behind. Every step a story worn and gray. Still I ask you, darling, walk this way. Fragile hearts like glass, we break then mend. But in your eyes I find my only friend. Walk this way through the silent storms. Hold my hand as the cold transforms. In the silence where the lost soul stray, promise me you'll walk this way. Echoes linger in the halls of time, broken verses in a fractured rhyme. Yet through the pain the night will sway, if you choose to walk this way. Fragile hearts like glass, we break then mend. But in your eyes I find my only friend. Walk this way through the silent storms. Hold my hand as the cold transforms. In the silence where the lost souls stray, promise me you'll walk this way. may fall, but love's the flame that outshines all. Step by step through the shades of gray, together, darling, walk this way. Walk this way. Promise me you'll walk this way. And if the world forgets our name, I'll still be here calling your name. Forevermore, come what may, with me just walk this way. The shadows fall across this hollow room, echoes of your name in silent bloom. Every breath I take, a whispered plea, tracing all the ghosts you left in me. The nights grow long, the stars won't speak, but in the quiet, your voice still leaks. How you remind me of what I lost, a fragile flame, the lines we crossed, like flickers of your smile beneath the rain, haunting me like a sweet refrain. Every tear that falls, a side in hand, for all the love that's growing dim. The world turns cold, but still I find your shadow dancing in my mind. How you remind me of what I lost, a fragile flame, the lines we crossed, like autumn leaves that fall and fade. You're the song my heart forgot to play. How you remind me, how you remind me. If time could heal or words could bind, I'd hold forever what you left behind. But here I stand in the hollow light, haunted by the echoes of our night. How you remind me of what I lost, a fragile flame, the lines we crossed, like autumn leaves that fall and fade. You're the song my heart forgot to play. How you remind me, how you remind me. In every silence, in every sigh, you're the question that won't say goodbye. watch the seasons change in your eyes. Fading light beneath the silent skies. Words trapped inside like echoes of the past. A love I held too fragile, too fast. I traced the scars I couldn't heal, whispers of truths I didn't feel. Now the silence screams so loud, I'm lost beneath this stormy cloud. I'm late to say I'm sorry when the night has swallowed all the dawn. I'm reaching through the shadows, but the moment's gone, the moment's gone, the moment's gone. If time could turn its face around, I'd hold you close before you drown. But I'm late to say I'm sorry, and you're already gone. The mirror shows a stranger's eyes, haunted by all my quiet lies. I left my heart too far behind, in empty rooms, in borrowed time. I hear your voice inside my head, words unsaid and tears unshed. Now the silence breaks my fall. I'm reaching, but you don't call. I'm late to say I'm sorry when the night has swallowed all the dawn. I'm reaching through the shadows, but the moment's gone, the moment's gone. The moment's gone. If time could turn its face around, I'd hold you close before you drown. But I'm late to say I'm sorry, and you're already gone. And all the roads I didn't take, the chances lost, the hearts I break, I carry everyone inside, a restless storm I can't confide. I'm late to say I'm sorry when the night has swallowed all the dawn. I'm reaching through the shadows, but the moment's gone, the moment's gone, the moment's gone. If time could turn its face around, I'd hold you close before you drown. But I'm late to say I'm sorry, and you're already gone. I felt it rise like smoke in my chest, a fragile truth I tried to suppress. You looked at me with the whole night inside your eyes, but silence is a thief in love's disguise. The stars were leaning in to hear what my lips were too afraid to clear. I almost said it right there in the dark, almost let it slip and hand you my heart. But the words caught fire and burned on my tongue. Now they haunt the air, unsung, undone. I almost said it, but I let it slide. Now it's just a ghost at my side. Your laugh broke gently over the tide. I swam in the warmth, but I still had to hide. Love is a line I painted in the sand and watched it fade beneath your hand. You leaned close and time stood still, but fear has a way of breaking will. I almost said it right there in the dark, almost let it slip and hand you my heart. But the words caught fire and burned on my tongue. Now they haunt the air, unsung, undone. I almost said it, but I held it in. Now I wear regret, I'd break it. If silence could scream, you'd hear it in my bones. Every what if echoing alone. I built a cage of could have beens and locked the door with might have beens. I almost said it, God, I wish I had. Now I sing to the shadow of what we could have had. Those three small words, they weighed like gold, but I watched them slip into the cold. I almost said it, but I turned away and lost the chance to make you stay. Now every quiet night reminds me still of the love I couldn't find the will to speak aloud, though I almost did. Shadows stretch across the empty room, whispers of a love that met its doom. But in the silence I still hear your name, echoes of a fire that won't fade away. Broken glass beneath my feet, scattered dreams incomplete. Yet in the cracks a light still shines, a fragile hope that's yours and mine. It's not over, not this time, though the night has drawn its line. Through the tears, through the pain, I'll keep holding on again. It's not over, can't you see? You're still the heart inside of me. No goodbye can steal this song. It's not over, it's not gone. Every scar is a story told of battles fought and hands let go. But I refuse to turn away when dawn insists on breaking gray. I'll chase the fragments of our dreams. The story's far from the last page. This love will rise beyond